Natasha Silva with your SCV NewsBreak for Monday, June 12th. Medical examiners identified a man killed late last month in a fatal crash near Agua Dulce. 29-year-old Jorge Antonio Armendariz was killed early in the morning on May 31st. He was killed when a Freightliner struck his van, which was struck on the northbound 14. The crash was just south of Escondido Canyon Road. CHP officials say that Armendariz's van was disabled in a lane on the road for unknown reasons when it was struck by the Freightliner. Armendariz was declared dead at the scene by medical personnel. CHP officers noted that drugs and alcohol are not suspected factors in the crash. CHP officials reported that a bear was struck by a car Friday evening. The bear was struck on Friday, June 9th, shortly after 8:30 in the evening. The bear disappeared into the brush near the intersection of Rye Canyon Road and the Old Road. Department of Fish and Wildlife Information Officer Andrew Huen said bear activity is normal during the spring and summer. According to Huen, around a half dozen bear sightings have been reported to him in the recent weeks from the Santa Clarita area. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, see why these kids had a day straight out of a fairy tale. Plus, classic cars take over Main Street after the break.
Carly, did you see that?
I didn't see anything, Walker. How about you, Ryder?
All I see is someone doing something foolish.
What's that?
Someone's riding a bike at night without proper gear. You should always wear bright or reflective clothing. Never wear dark clothing after sunset. Have lights facing forwards and back. Reflectors, anything to get drivers to notice you. They won't see you if you're the same color as the night.
Whether you walk,
ride,
or drive,
share the road. Arrive alive.
Welcome back. The 5th annual NICU reunion brought the magic of fairy tales to life for these young kids. Antonio Curiel has the story.
The 5th annual NICU reunion for Henry Mayo presented a royal reception with the theme of Once Upon a Time, Saturday morning, where families dressed up and were treated like royalty.
Look at the camera.
yeah, okay, good.
Oh, it makes me thrilled, and of course it also makes our physicians and staff so happy to see that the critical babies that were very sick are now running around in princess outfits and prince, and it's just wonderful to see them.
NICU is an intensive care unit within Henry Mayo that helps newborns with respiratory issues, infections, and problems with prematurity.
All these babies that we have taken care of when they were small, they had problems, recover, go home. To see them back is the most gratifying thing.
They take such good care of you, and not just of your daughter or your child, but of the whole family. Like, I really feel like they're all uncles and aunts, and this is like a big family reunion that we get to come to because they care so much.
Our mission really today and in the reunions is really thank them for coming to Henry Mayo, to trust us to care for their babies, to walk this journey with them and support them through the good days and the bad, and together know that Henry Mayo Newhall Hospital is here for all their health care needs.
For SCV TV, Antonio Gurriel.
Classic cars took over Main Street for Thursdays at Newhall. Here's Juliet Edwards to tell us more.
Every second Thursday of the month, Old Town Newhall hosts Rev'd Up as part of the Thursdays at Newhall series. This past Thursday, June 8th, the theme of Rev'd Up was Classic VWs. Rev'd Up lets people from across LA County showcase their cars while admiring others.
It's free to participate in Rev'd Up. They can go online to our website, which is oldtownnewhall.com, and they just submit an application. We have 4 more shows that are coming up for the rest of the year, and they would just submit if they want to bring out their vehicle. They are theme-based, so they would have to find a theme that works for their vehicle, and then they would just submit it online, and we would get their application and respond to them and let them know, hey, you're in, and we'd love to have you.
Norma Jean, a restored VW, and her owner Sheila Perez of San Bernardino participated in Rev'd Up. Perez explained Norma Jean's design concept.
Clearly I'm vintage, so I wanted to keep her vintage, and that is why I chose her colors and her scheme and everything that way.
With a new Rev'd Up theme every month, there will never be a shortage of unique cars and excitement at Old Town Newhall. For more information on Rev'd Up and monthly themes, head to oldtownnewhall.com. For SCV TV, I'm Juliet Edwards.
Now turning to weather, an extended heat wave advisory has been issued through early next week. Tonight will be the coolest night of the week with a low of 54. Tuesday follows with a high of 86 and a low of 61. Wednesday's temperatures enter the 90s with a high of 92 and a low of 64. Thursday and Friday will be hot with temperatures hitting 99 and lows in the high 60s. That's all for your SCV News Break. For more local news, you can log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Patricia Silva.